Hello, my crafty friends. Today I'm back with another pair of Christmas cards, and they're not pop-up cards, but I did want to walk through the details with you. So both are slimline cards, and folded they are 3.5 by 8.5 inches. I used some sparkly patterned paper from my stash. It's a patterned paper I've had for several years. It's called I Believe from My Mind's Eye, and I'm really working on using it up this year. And you will notice it's fairly similar in layout. I used the September sheet load of cards sketch and measurements to create my layers. Now I did change it up a little bit because I do like a slight border around my outside edge, so I cut my outside panel a little bit smaller than the sketch and the cutting template give you. And this is supposed to be a coordinating print here, and none of the other papers in the pad really worked well with this candy cane striped. It's kind of a dark burgundy red. So I just added another scrap of this, and because I've had the pattern paper for so long, there's an awful lot of small pieces left in there. And glittered paper like that, I hang on to a lot of smaller pieces to use on cards or tags. So I was able to use one up there. The 3D stickers by Aicken Company are more than these are two different packages and more that I've had in my stash for many, many years. Inside, I added another piece of the patterned paper, a small rectangle that is wrapped diagonally there with seam binding, a Stampin' Up! Greeting, and holly, which was colored with Oh Hoo Hoo markers. This was actually my first time trying out the markers. And if you are looking for a supply list as to who makes, the stamp set is retired from Stampin' Up!, but if you're looking for the name of the stamp set, I have a supply list on my coordinating blog post, which is linked below. So this is the same layout. As you can see, it's got the patterned paper, it's got the coordinating print, but this beautiful poinsettia I've had in my stash for so many years. It's very wide to fit on an A2 card, and that's what I made for many years. So it was really cool to get it out and see how nicely it worked on a slimline card, but it also worked better as a horizontal layout than a vertical. But that's the joy of sketches, right? You can make them work for you. Another layered tag, similar to this one, came out of the same package that I tied with some seam binding, and I added red glitter dots from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and you can see there's lots of sparkle in the patterned paper. Inside, another stamp set, the same set as the greeting there, and this pattern paper was a leftover strip from a different card, and it worked perfectly, and it's light enough to sign our name. The stamp set has lovely poinsettia dies and also this holly outline die, so I die cut it from the brown patterned paper in the stash, which also has some shimmer, and then colored it with Oh Hoo Hoo alcohol markers and added some glitter as well. So nice sparkly Christmas cards. I love sparkle on a holiday card, and because of the size of them, they fit perfectly in a number 9 business envelope, which can be very hard to find. So I wanted to show you. This is a number 10 business envelope, and you can see they fit really well in a business envelope as well. Generally, that's what I have been using, and probably because of the bulk of these ones, I will use the number 10 because it gives me extra room to accommodate the bulk. And as I shared in another video, if I put a piece of lightweight cardstock along the front, there's no bumps from the 3D stickers, and it will go through the mail. This one feels a little heavy in my hand. I expect I will need to add one extra stamp, but I'll probably be including a Christmas letter, and it would require an extra stamp. Anyhow, if you liked my cards today, please give my video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more. And that is it for me today.